Yeah, I
recording.
miss talking to you.
Oh, thank you. Me too. So today we're gonna go right from the homepage.
Oh, how do you get it there? How do you
I
get
just
it
put
on
it
your...
in the bookmark.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, all
And
right.
yeah, so then we have this is a Google site. So
Mhm.
so google.com view Japanese teachers reading resource homepage. And then we have scroll down and right here we have food.
Mhm.
I don't know, we should put it a food for ryori. Nah,
Yeah,
not cooking, food. I guess you could just talk about food too. And then for some reason, the link is broken right here.
really?
Yeah,
It
so I
it
don't know
worked for
why.
me.
So I'm gonna go from the left side, this like
Oh, I see. That link is... I see.
yeah. And then 料理、私のカレーライス、私のすき焼き。
You know, I like how it's filed under aesthetics because that makes perfect sense. At first I thought, why is a food thing under aesthetics? And then I thought, oh my gosh, taste is a sense,
Oh,
it's
I
a
see.
sense. And yeah, it makes perfect sense that it's
Oh, okay.
under aesthetic. We have visual sense, auditory, and then taste. Yeah, of course. Food would
Oh.
be in aesthetics. That makes perfect sense.
Oh, I appreciate that. Okay. So again, this is watashi no sukiyaki. So there are so many
Mm.
people would make it. Each one of us can make it the way you want.
Mhm.
Sukiyaki. Actually, suki means like, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
yaki is broil or stir fry or anything like that. So you can put whatever you like, your family tradition.
Mm.
So, okay, today we're going to talk about watashi no sukiyaki. And for those of you who are vegetarian, just want to
Ah.
mention the fact that, um, you know, people who lived in Japan, I remember sukiyaki is like a time to have like a luxury. It's like a
Oh.
special night, special dinner time that
Uh-huh.
you get to eat beef and
Ah.
thin sliced beef.
Ah.
Is sukiyaki is my version of sukiyaki is always beef, but not
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, and I think also beef and also sugar, like, I know historically sweets were a luxury too.
砂糖ね。はい。
Mhm.
The beef. This one, shirataki is
Mm.
my favorite. Shirataki.
But
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
I think, like, as a non-Japanese person, that's something I wasn't familiar with before, but now that I know about it and I've become more health conscious, I think, wow, that's the perfect food for, health conscious people
Oh,
because,
okay.
yeah.
Health conscious. Yeah, it's no calorie or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me read this,
Yeah.
then we'll come back to discuss about the
Mhm.
content and see how you would bring it to your classroom. Is that okay? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
that's perfect. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes. I'm all ready to go. So
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read it,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll come back and discuss
Yes.
about the content and probably like you can do grammar aspect of it and vocabularies and how
Mhm.
you would bring this to your classroom or use it or not use it maybe,
Mhm.
or you can
Yeah,
make your
no.
own recipe presentation.
Right, right, right.
You can do that too. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
OK。私のすき焼き。今日はすき焼きを作ります。レシピ。材料4人分。牛肉、白菜、豆腐、白滝、長ネギ。調味料。みりん1/2カップ。砂糖少し。醤油1/2カップ。まず、牛肉を半分に切る。白滝も半分に切る。白菜を切る。長ネギも切る。豆腐は大きく切る。そして鍋に牛肉を入れる。白滝と白菜と長ネギと豆腐を入れる。それからみりんと醤油と砂糖を入れる。最後によく煮る。できました。いただきます。
あ
はい。
あ、簡単。
簡単？
簡単です。
ああ、よかったです。
Yeah, I like that idea. That looks like something I could handle.
Okay. Very good. Let me go back.
But yeah,
I always like the fact that although we try to aim it so that we're not stereotyping, but also you ask me as a person who grew up in Japan and Japanese
yeah,
culture that you can ask me whatever you want and I'll
yeah.
answer as much as I can.
I love that. I love that because we recently talked about the other recipe
Mhm.
for what was it, onigiri, and it's very it's awesome to have you read the recipe because okay, let's keep talking and then
Keep talking. Okay, so
even though
first
it was
page. Oh, did you want to look at the recipe part?
yeah,
Okay.
I do. Well, is that but
Ingredient.
that's not right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, recipe. Okay, so yeah, these are the ingredients,
Mm.
right? And then so yeah, this is uh yeah, that's pretty clear. But I was thinking about the next page
Okay.
where the
Mm-hmm.
uh where you hearing the fractions,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that is yeah, I think that is very uh interesting to hear the fractions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, you know, it, yeah, as a non-native speaker, I have to really, it, it doesn't come easily to me at all. So I have to think,
Doesn't
oh yeah,
because it's
so hearing.
opposite.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was when I look at it, I understand instantly, but when I hear it, I had to think, whoa.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah. So in English, you read from the top to bottom
Yeah,
denominator. And
yeah,
in Japanese, we read from denominator. So,
yeah.
2分の1。
Mm. Hmm.
2分の1。Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also Japanese cups are different, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because of my husband and I are always having a discussions about, because when he measures the rice and when I measure the rice and, and when we, the things that he uses to measure,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think are, I don't know, a cup is maybe different, so,
Yes, cup is different. That's
mhm.
true. I think Japanese cups are smaller than American standard
Yeah, right.
cup.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I can see like these look like the cups that we use for measuring rice, but I are they the same cup that you use for other cooking too? The
Uh,
same
I
is
see.
it?
Actually, to tell the truth, these pictures, I personally took these pictures when I visited my mother's house.
Right.
And those measuring cups are my mother's.
Right. So if you see that, that's what yeah. So those are the cups that she uses. She doesn't use like the this is a Japanese cup, and it's a little smaller. So if you get like an 8-ounce cup, I guess it would all work because it's all proportionate, right? It's all just the same half.
True. But that's I appreciate the observation of that. Like a shape of the cup is different.
And the amount.
Yeah, usually the handle, there is a handle. American I usually see the cups in America, they have handles.
Yeah.
Cups, they don't have, but I mean I can't say that all of them, but I see.
Right.
Okay, so that's interesting that you thought of it. So would you be able to bring this original version to your classroom, you think, or the as a supplemental material, or how would you use it?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, I know that during the pandemic, a lot of language teachers are doing cooking projects because that's something that kids can do at home.
Okay.
So yeah. And yeah, definitely this would be something to use for sure.
I see. Wonderful. Okay. Do you think that students, do they have background knowledge of Japanese vegetables and Japanese food?
No, some do because
Some do, yeah.
Some are very interested in it and some have no idea. So like shirataki, if if they were going to cook this in Southern California, they could go to an Asian market and find this. But yeah, I don't know. I know my colleague, she always makes recipes that with things that kids can get, at a regular at a standard American store, but lots of times even the standard American stores in Southern California are increasing their Asian selections. So or I'm sure that something like Whole Foods would have this ingredient, the konnyaku noodles. Yeah.
Konnyaku, yeah. So there some, and you can use any noodles your choice too.
Right.
Konnyaku, it's a konnyaku noodles or yam noodles. Yeah, whatever you like. So remember, you can edit too. So you
right.
And this, I think it had updates on there that it looks a little bit different than the last time we talked. The banner looks different. So if you bring your cursor down here, all you see is 3 dots right here.
Yeah.
So if you click that, then you will have more. I would go to the more, and then you go to open in editor. Then so you can do that. Then it will go to Google Slides to be able to edit. So it looks a little bit different. So I kind of like to mention that.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. Okay. So here it is. So if you like to download, then you go to, then this is there's no difference here. You go to file, make a copy, and entire presentation. Then you would name something something any way you like. And then you go back here, click OK, then it'll be yours. So
Yeah.
you can name it to Shirataki, different name if you like.
Mhm.
And also different area in Japan, people call differently the item, the noodles.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
from
what else?
right? Yeah, shirataki, it could be some they're different. This one has a shirataki, yeah. So if you go to Asian store and you
Uh-huh.
see shirataki, this hiragana,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's fun to shop at the Japanese store if you have any around in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you can go hunt shirataki.
Yeah.
And
Is it used in other Asian cooking? Is it used in it's in Korean cooking, right? And is
it
it in
could be, yeah, maybe you can research, or you can, if you have any student who, probably Korean descendant, then they may know.
yeah.
So those background information really interests me, that
Mhm.
you can always utilize. And if you think you don't, I'm not gonna touch it, then just don't even bother. You can use other
Uh-huh.
noodles.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. But to me, this page is most interesting page because it shows different
Oh,
looking noodle there.
yeah. Oh, the first time that I bought in when I was newly married, and
Mhm.
the first time that I bought konnyaku, and I got it home from the store, and I opened it up, and I was so surprised by the smell. I thought it was because it didn't smell like what it because when you taste it, it has no hardly any taste. But then when I smelled the package, I thought it was spoiled, and I returned it to the store, but it wasn't spoiled. And I was just so surprised. But now I know that when it smelled funny when I opened it up. I wasn't prepared for it. I mean, now it doesn't smell bad to me, but I was just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, that is a great episode of konyaku, shirataki. Yeah, so you can use another word, konyaku, or
Mhm.
um, whatever the noodle you like to use. You can use, you can put the konyaku, you can put
Mhm.
the ito konyaku. Uh, that's my mother used to say ito konyaku.
What? Oh,
Ito konyaku, ito
like string?
strings. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
yes. Any other
And then
things that you noticed? Sorry.
well, like the cutting style, I know the cutting style, like in the naganegi.
Oh, okay.
Like, I remember that, or in the hakusai, like cutting vegetables on an angle like that.
Mhm.
Um, that that's different than like the way that we usually cut vegetables in
Oh, I
Western
see.
cooking.
Naname.
So cooking it, yeah, naname looks, uh, I don't know, that looks culturally
I
different
see.
to me. Yeah,
Okay.
and the different types of knives used, and yeah, so yeah, this is so rich with possibilities.
Oh,
And
thank
then
you.
and yeah, the
That's
so the
true.
like in the origins, like I remember I was so interested in sukiyaki because my first association was not with the food but with the song,
Yeah, with the
because
song.
I'm older, and then like there's no
Mhm.
connection, right, with between the song and the
Yeah.
recipe, but still but
Mhm.
still people know the word,
Mhm.
Western, at least historically they did, and then
Mhm.
they knew the word so much that that's what Westerners, how they referred to the song. And
Mhm.
then so I was curious about that, and then I remember at the time I looked it up, and where did sukiyaki come from? And then I read that it was that farmers used to cook it in the field in Japan. Like they cooked it on some tool in the field, like the I don't know. I mean, the possibilities are endless with
I
food, I
see.
think.
Very nice. Yeah. I was going to say one thing about as a Japanese, as a person who lived in Japan, so particular about kind of tofu there are, not only one kind. And so sukiyaki tofu in my house always used this broiled type of tofu.
Yeah, that's another thing that is
kind of
catches
brown.
my eye. Like, well, yeah, what is? Yeah, I thought, wow, yeah, right.
Yeah, so it doesn't get all smushed in the when you cook them. They don't get all breaking up.
Do you? So it's also does that mean that it's a little bit drained, like the moisture is drained out of it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
So
and it's broiled, so it's firm.
It's firmer. Yeah, because it's not so juicy with moisture, right? So
yeah,
it maybe holds up better in the sukiyaki.
So that's right.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like this would be a good thing to cook pretty soon.
I see. Very good. Thank you so much for all the input. Yeah. And also, for some reason, my home, my family, we put it separate in different ingredients separately, like sectioned. You don't like stir them up like a stew.
Right.
I don't know why.
I think that's just another, different cultural difference.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. To arrange it like this. I mean, I think that's right. It has a different visual impact, and I know when I ordered sukiyaki at the local Japanese restaurant in my town, it came like this too.
Oh,
so,
it did? Good.
Yeah. So, and yeah, you hate to mess it up because it looks so pretty.
Oh, you're so wonderful. All right. So please bring this to your class and let us know how it went, how it goes.
Okay, will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on and give us all the detail what you thought of it and everything. And I always learn from different perspectives, and that is most important part of us as world language teachers. So appreciate very much. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next
time.
土曜日の読書で。
はい。ありがとうございました。失礼します。
失礼します。
バイバイ。
すき焼き食べてください。